Ebullient greetings. I'm your host, Jacquie Bird of Jacquie Bird Spiritual Wellness, your guide to stress and anxiety relief, mindfulness, awareness, self-care, self-love, and personal growth. Welcome and thank you for joining me as we roll with peace in mind. Today's wisdom gem is Immerse Yourself in Living. The definition of immerse yourself is to completely involve yourself into what it is that you are doing, feeling, receiving, thinking, and wishing to manifest. In other words, being present. We tend to live in the past, playing in our minds old, worn-out records of hurts, disappointments, and fears, or we dwell in the future with worries and even more fears of what's to come and or projections of the worst that can happen. Notice in both instances, the word fear is the main ingredient. Immerse yourself more fully, more deeply into your life. It is your most precious of gifts, and though we are undergoing an intense period with a lot of pain, fear, anxiety, suffering, and uncertainty, the challenge at hand is to work through it in the most productive way possible. Use this time to reconnect to self, fall in love with living, reset and or strengthen goals, call that person who makes you laugh hysterically that you've lost touch with, start a new project, business or collaboration, visit nature and say thank you. Start a mindfulness practice. Breathe consciously. Become your own BFF. Write, paint, cook, laugh harder, have more fun, enjoy yourself, and live with intention, presence, and awareness. Yes, even in the midst of a pandemic. The more we live peripherally, as spectators in our own lives, and don't immerse ourselves into the business of living, the more we add to our already high stress anxiety levels. And the more we do that, we chip away at ourselves little by little. And before we know it, moments, days, weeks, years fly by. We say, where did the time go? It's just flown by so fast. Yeah, time truly does feel like it's accelerating. And being more absent within our lives than being present really makes the time fly by, because we are absent for much of the time and we're worrying, fearful, anxious, stressed. That eats up time like a big dog. On the other hand, for many of us, time seems like it stopped still, it stood still, it stands still, because we're not able to do the things that we normally do. But in each case, you find yourself preoccupied with time and not with the business of living. Any extended worry weakens our immune systems, and it is the makings of unhappy people. See what you can do today. See how you can immerse yourself in living. It doesn't have to be a huge ticket item like buying a car, but take note of the small things that happen. Because if you add those up, sometimes they can feel like a big ticket item if you choose to see it that way. It's a much more peaceful way to be. Invest within yourself. Seek the good in life, even in chaos. It is there. I'm going to share with you this amazing quote from an amazing being, the civil rights legend John Lewis. Never let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, or diminish your light. Study the path of others to make your way easier and more abundant. Lean toward the whispers of your own heart. Discover the universal truth and follow its dictates. Release the need to hate, to harbor division, and the enticement of revenge. Release all bitterness. Hold only love, only peace in your heart. knowing that the battle of good to overcome evil is already won. Choose confrontation wisely, but when it is your time, don't be afraid to stand up, and speak out against injustice. And if you follow your truth down the road to peace and the affirmation of love, if you shine like a beacon for all to see, then the poetry of all the great dreamers and philosophers is yours to manifest in a nation, a world community, and a beloved community that is finally at peace with itself. End quote. Again, the question is, what can you do today to feel invigorated, inspired, recharged, positive, alive? Souls are leaving this planet in rapid-fire fashion. Don't squander precious moments of your life away in worry, fear, and unhappiness. Immerse yourself in living. The simplest of things can take you there. Always connect to the wellspring of life. Start by taking a pause. Breathe deeply. Fill yourself up with air. Exhale slow and long. Believe it or not, a moment of peace is always a conscious breath away. Immerse yourself. Immerse yourself more fully into living your life. When you truly are engaged in activities, thoughts, and intentions that are enjoyable, when you make it a priority to put more joy, more zen, more zest into your life's recipe, your outlook shifts dramatically, and you will be able to better navigate these tumultuous times. These days are like earthquakes, floods, tornadoes, and hurricanes, all occurring at once. But as we bear witness to current events, as well as being participants, don't allow the ways of living your life to the fullest fall off your radar. Remember, all is energy, and positive energy affects positively. Thank you so much for listening. Please consider becoming a patron by subscribing to I Am a Friend of the Roll with Peace in Mind podcast, which you will find on my website, JacquieBirdSpiritualWellness.com. That's JACQUIEBIRD spiritualwellness.com. That link is in the show notes. Your support will go a very long way and is greatly appreciated. And while you're there, check out more stress and anxiety relief and mindfulness guides, including ebooks, meditation music, weekly Stress Busters guided meditation virtual classes, and at your own convenience, guided meditation videos and guided meditation tracks to assist you in your stress relief mindfulness practice. And in the meantime, remember to roll with peace in mind.